Sir, after reading your Nadi Astrology, and I think we are really very lucky, to introduce, to have the knowledge of Vedic art also today with us. So now my question is, after reading your book, the Nadi Astrology, Accurate Predictive Method, and other books also, but the question came to me, how you, I have seen your book, Prasna. So in Nadi Astrology, especially your book, I think I have read this book, and I also had got a lecture from you on this book. So my internal question to you, because I think this is one of the difficult work to do. So how this book came, how this book really, came out.
So shall I tell?
Yes.
First, like to show the viewers here that the book's name is Prasna, a Contemporary Treatise. Right? So first book which I wrote was, as I told you, Accurate Predictive Methodology. Then there is a very good Shastra about the Prasna Horary astrology in our Nadi system of astrology. But whenever a book comes, it should be well researched book.
Yes, of course.
And I have been teaching Prasna from last 1998. But yes.
Oh, so it's a long time.
Long time. Now it is 15 years hence I am teaching Nadi Astrology, and I am teaching Prasna also from last 15 years. But I am working on Prasna from 1995. And in Prasna Astrology or Horary Astrology from 1995 till date, it's around 18 years now, that we had worked on TV also. In 95 we had worked on TV on the basis of Horary Prasna. And then we did on satellite TV also in 2000, 2001, ZTV and ZTV. But writing books, question of the writing of the book arose when I started teaching. So my students asked, what is there any book of Prasna, or is there any book on Nadi Astrology? Right? So before that, because Nadi system was not introduced in the world, the Nadi system of Nadi Astrology was introduced only by me in the world. So because there was no system there, so there is no need of the book at all. So what I worked from 1995 to 98, I didn't had any record. So when in 1998 started teaching Nadi Astrology, I wrote the book Accurate Predictive Methodology. Subsequently, we were working on Prasna, me and my students. And then we started keeping a record of the questions we had attempted. So we started in 1998 in Diwali Mela in Delhi, near Sundar Vihar. And the Mela was for around 8 to 9 days of Diwali Mela. And we kept all the records of the questions we had answered. 1998, then 99, 2000, 2001, in the TV, with my students, alone, my students working on Prashna chart, we incorporated all the questions which were very significant. See, all the questions cannot be kept in this book, only significant we took and kept in the book. And we followed up the answers also. So the first is, here it is one example of 98 and is stretching up to 2007. The last example is 2007 possibly.
It took you 9 years to write a book.
9 years to write a book, and I wrote the book in 2007, first published in 2007. Okay. The basic questions come which are related to the major events of life: profession, property, vehicle, litigation, marriage, married life, childbirth, travel, health. But then there are miscellaneous questions and very surprising questions, Like the last question which I incorporated in the book, it was of 26 January 2007, still I remember. There were two girls, aged around 13, 14 years. They came and asked me a question that will our friendship last till we attain the, will it last even after our marriage?
Okay. That is a
It will be a long relationship.
long relationship between two friends.
Two friends or not.
Yeah. Okay.
And there are certain very surprising questions which I have incorporated in the book.
Yes, I have read this book and I'm really amazed, after reading your all the books. So now, somebody comes to my home and he takes all your books, but I never give this book because I always keep it with me for any reference because it has so vast examples.
If you remember 11, 12 years before, there was a rumor that Ganeshji started consuming
Milk, yeah.
And it was a question asked to me and I have incorporated even that.
Yes,
that
I have seen that, and really a lot of foolish questions also, but it always, not foolish, mean relevant questions, but it seems foolish, but there is really no answer in any type of predictive, methods. So my real question to you, after collecting so many data, working on this Prasna for so long and incorporated this Prasna chart, Prasna astrology to your Nadi system. So when you started, writing the book, so
it was in 2007. Actually, it was a long-awaited book.
Okay.
And we had a lot of data till 2005, but I didn't have time. In India, that when you want to do some work solely sitting, nobody will like it, and it's not about nobody will like it. There are a lot of disturbance, family coming and friends coming.
Yes.
You need some days aloof so that you can concentrate and write. This I got in this much time I got in Spain. When I was in Spain, I don't remember the address actually. I have to see in the book.
Okay.
It was in Catalonia.
Okay.
Sitges was the place in Catalonia. Rock Floret 22 Las Mimosas is the flat number. In Sitges is a small village near Barcelona.
Okay.
Catalonia is the state in Spain. I wrote it there. Then I put all the examples, the best examples I put in the book. And as you were talking about the foolish question, I like to say a few words about it. To me or to you, it can be foolish.
Yes.
Like a child asking when my father will give me a bat, I like you.
Yes. Or mobile phone, or maybe a video game, or a CD, or something like that.
And there are certain other questions, but for him it will be a very important question.
Yes, of course. Yes. I am
There are
sorry.
certain questions. No, there is nothing sorry about.
Yeah.
There are certain questions like during lunchtime, the group sits in the park to have lunch. Their office colleagues, and there are a lot of monkeys around, and they are asking me a question. When the monkeys will let us have food. So say even such questions come.
Yes.
And we can answer. The beauty of Nadi Astrology is that we can answer pretty any question on the basis of Nadi Astrology. One or two more things. Like we can answer if there is an apartment, you see 24 floors are there, right?
Yeah.
And the person wants to have the apartment on the 24th floor.
Yeah.
We can answer that he'll be able to get that flat or apartment on 24th floor or not. It is not even thinkable in any other system of astrology, but it is possible to tell in Nadi Astrology. Any question, we just frame the question, you ask the question, you can get the results.
Yeah, I have already practiced this and people are really happy. So I sometimes, to seeing the natal chart, I always prefer you ask question that is
easy. I mean, you do it fast because when you see the natal chart, first you have to verify that the time of birth is correct or not. And many a times it is not correct, not accurate. So, and if you also don't have time, you just put a seed and you can get this.
Yes.
Putting a seed means, I have one more thing I want to share. That putting a seed and answering, the system which is given here is a very good system because we can answer 10, 20, 30, 40, means 1000 answers we can give, 1000 questions in 1 or 2 hours. Level will be the same Or maybe the question will be the same, but the answer will be different because the seed will be different.
Yeah.
Which is not possible in any other
Yes,
system.
amazing.
First question you can answer from the Lagan, second from the moon, third from the sun, fourth from the Jupiter. Then if you are doing traditional astrology, then they cannot.
It always fails,
They cannot do anything.
Yeah.
No, they cannot even attempt.
Yes. So I think I would like to ask you what is the basic difference between the Prasna traditional system as well as
The
your Nadi system.
basic one I have told you because any number of questions can be answered.
Yeah.
If you put a stall outside a school and then if you want to answer what much percentage children will get in the final examination. So if 200 students comes to us, within 1 hour or half an hour we will give the answer to all the 200. We are so fast,
Yeah.
so accurate, and the answers obviously will be different, right?
Yeah.
So we can attempt that.
And question is same.
Question is same, accuracy will be there.
Yeah.
One is this. Second is that there is some rumor or some people think that the answers cannot be given in the night after the sunset, this and that, the Vidya will go, Vidya will not remain. There is nothing like that.
Okay.
You want to ask the question at 2 p.m., 2 a.m., doesn't matter.
Okay.
We can answer. We do not require any intuition to answer the question. To answer it accurately, we do not require any intuition.
Yes.
The system works.
Yes.
That is the beauty.
Now my question is, are you going to add some more chapters in that? Because I know with your experience after 2007, a lot of other questions also,
The book is already comprehensive.
yeah, it is comprehensive.
The book is already comprehensive. Yes, we can add more variety of questions. Yes, this is always open. This is
Yeah.
always open.
Yeah, because with the experience, of your students also, like we also.
You can share. You
Yeah.
can share your question if the question is very much significant, which we can share with our readers.
Yeah.
We must give it to them.
So I think amazing work, sir, and we are really lucky, that this book is always a reference for me, like a Bible. I always keep in my bags, So whenever I need to, if I have some different combinations, I always prefer this because there are.
And you are always open to ask me a question.
Yeah, anytime.
Any query, if you are stuck up anytime,
Yes.
you can obviously ask me. I am always there for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.